So use graphing technology to solve. That's using your graphing calculator. And if you don't have one, then you have to use online program Desmos. And I'll show you both of them right here in the video so that you can see how they work. What you're going to do when you're solving an equation like this with graphing technology is you're going to take the left side and make one graph, and you're going to take the right side and make a second graph. So I'll start with the graphing calculator. I go to y equals my one graph, 8 over x squared plus 1. And my second graph was just x. So you put one graph into y1, one graph into y2. Hit the graph button, see if it actually shows up nicely. Mine does not. Looks like my window is set from something else. So often I go to zoom and I start with number 6. Just the standard window from -10 to 10. Oh, look at that. It actually looks really nice. It looks like it crosses right there. Anything you want to calculate on a graph is above the trace button under calculate. So I hit second, calculate, and I want to find out where they intersect. Push enter on the blue curve, push enter on the red curve, push enter to guess. They intersect at 1.834. Well, it's actually it's exactly the same value on each one. But we have to be careful. They take off marks if you write the y value down on the final exam, they take off marks. Even though you've used a graph to solve it. And like, there's some questions, I'll get your question in a second. Like, there's sometimes they say, hey, we've drawn the graphs for you. What's the solution? And people are like, ooh, 1 comma 1, they take off a half a mark for that. Because the original question had no y values. We introduced the y values to do that. So that's okay, but the solution is just the x values. Now on Desmos, I'm going to do the same thing. So I would go y equals 1 divided by x squared. Was it plus 8?
It's 8 on the top.
8 on the top and x squared plus 1 on the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. There we go. Push enter and y equals x as my second one. What's really nice about Desmos, okay? First of all, you have to know that you use the little hat button for the exponent. So sometimes typing stuff, if you're not sure how to do that, you might have to Google some stuff if you can't figure out how to do that. But what's really nice is when you want to find the solution, it already knows that that's probably something you want to find. There was a little gray dot there. I just clicked on it, and sure enough, there's the 1.834 that way as well. So Desmos, probably a little bit more intuitive. You can just use your mouse button, move it around. A little bit easier to change your window. It's a really nice program. For those of you taking AP Calculus, most of you will be using your graphing calculators throughout the year, but you are able to use Desmos as well, and they've set up the exam now so that you don't have access to the internet, but you will have access to Desmos while you're doing the AP exam as well. Okay, so Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. Where is it? Here we go. Questions for practice.